Hey fellas, welcome back to 6:30 Games. The time now is, not 6:30, surprise. Anyways, just to show I'm not dodging a loss once again, you can see my last two games on the Falcon, right over there, yep. And I'll be playing the Falcon in air superiority, yep, classic. One of the stronger planes in air superiority. Actually, one of the strongest, I shouldn't say stronger, one of the strongest air superiority planes. And I'll cut over to when the game begins. Actually, before that, I need to ask you guys something, okay? I mean, this is just kind of, for fun, but why did the previous one where I played like absolute dog piss, get 3 likes, but then the ones where I play good only get 1? That's kind of a mystery. Y'all don't need to explain that. It is what it is. It's just quite interesting to see. And anyways, I'll cut back to when the game begins. See you in a bit. Okay, so the match time was about 1 minute and 10 seconds. It's much longer than the practice games. But within this time range at gold rank, it should be real players. Let's see who we're up against. Looks like it's going to be 5v5. My team comp is quite solid. Let's see theirs. Okay, they lost. They lost. Unless my team is superbly incompetent. I'm going to fight late for B because my plane is too squishy to fight forwards at B. What I mean by forwards is that I'd be the first one to capture the point. Why? Because I can get instantly killed by the M2K. So I need to watch for when the VIPs show up and the direction that they travel. So yep, the F1's over there. Fire a missile. Kill that guy real quick. I see the M2K, I'm gonna bug out. This is not a safe place to be in. My ADV can deal with them, put in some pressure. Gonna pull around, go above. The M2K has to try and recapture B, but no, it's impossible. Either my teammate gets him, or I get him. Travel to C, I think he's low. Got him before he got me though, pretty good. The missile won't touch me. Was the guy lower level than me? I wonder. No, the J35, he just has very poor reaction time. I saw something interesting in the minimap for half a second. I see the M2K coming to C, so I'm going to fly to the side like this. Get ready. Yep. And instantly play recapture. Well, it's an M2K, right? So it's just gonna lose all of its energy. It can't do anything. And this is what I mean by holding down a point. Because it has sorry for stuttering. The F-16 has the agility and acceleration to respond. So it can hide behind a wall. And other planes that are less agile and less accelerated, is that the word, accelerated? Would take a while to camp. But the F-16 can just safely hide behind a wall. And this is why it's the most, or one of the most dangerous planes on air superiority. Because the moment you go through a point, the F-16 will catch up to you eventually, unless you're playing an F-16. So, yeah. Nothing the enemy could have done. M2K doing something, I don't know what he's doing. Su-30 coming in for my team, but they cannot do anything. Yep. Win just like that. And this is what I mean, that their team would lose. I predicted it so easy from the beginning. It's just team comp difference. I know it sounds sort of pessimistic to say, but it is just the fact of the game. It's the plane, not the pilot. Unless the pilot skill levels are so unmatched that it doesn't matter afterwards. Yeah, I mean, you see someone like Clem Fandango, right? He is 40k trophies in Grey Wolves. I've seen this guy before, right? You see some guy like this, he's just a plat guy. But guess what? You're playing the J35, so you're useless. He's playing the ADV, so he's more useful. It's, it's just math. And I'll be cutting over to the extra section right about now. And welcome to the extra section. Today we are going to be playing... Let's pick something appropriate. I don't think I've played the Falcon just yet, so yeah, I'll be doing that. And as usual, I'll come back to when the game begins. See you in a bit. Looks like it's going to be 4v4. Yep. So I mean, this is common knowledge, but what's the F-16 good at? The F-16 is extremely good at just locking down a point. What I mean by locking down a point, it means that it is the second most agile plane in the game. And if you just stick yourself onto a point, there's nothing the enemy team can do because you just outmaneuver everyone. And in this well-balanced game, it's not very well balanced, by the way, spoiler alert. In this game, where points have walls around them, your health pool doesn't matter because you can just go behind a wall. And that's the most important part about why you can lock down a point. And it's because, well, quite simply, the ADV didn't manage to go to the point. Okay, sure. I should have just fired the missile and just like screwed off, but yeah. But anyways, what I mean by that is because this game, Metal Storm, is poorly designed. You see how A point is very low next to walls? That's why the F-16 can lock down a point, because once you capture the point, you can just, well, you can just go behind the wall and there's nothing they can do. So you engage them in an energy battle, which every plane in this game, besides one, will lose. Quiz, for those who are watching the extra section, which is one plane that can beat the F-16 in the energy battle? Comment down in the comment section below. There is one. I mean, here's a hint. It cannot do it for a sustained amount of time, but it can do it with smart enough play. F-106 going towards A. I'm just going to play defense. My teammates have stabilized B completely, so they can't do anything. It is what it is. Makes for an easier game. I ain't gonna complain. Enemy team should be looking to go to C right about now, but I mean, they're not that good, so they don't know how to space themselves. And yeah, that's it for the first extra game. That was extremely quick. It is what it is. Our Vigan did a great job at killing everyone, and the enemy team did a not so good job at doing things. And yeah, I'll be cutting over to the next game. See you in just a bit. Okay, really fast match time. It was instant, about like 3 seconds only. Let's see who we're up against. Enemy team has... Dude, what is that team comp? Yeah, so the enemy team lost. Why? They have an F-14 and a MiG-31. What are they supposed to do? Exactly, they can't do anything about it. The F-16 is fast, so I'll use my speed to go over to A. If you see why I'm pointing down, it's because you get higher acceleration when you're pointing down and higher top speed. So you see I can get up to 780 and I just slowly cruise over to point A. And it's saving fuel and it's saving time. M3 doing something, I don't know what he's doing. FGR coming around, I'm just gonna fire the missile. I saw the Mirage in the minimap, he's either going for B or for A, so I need to watch. He's coming back for B, yep. Oh, he can't escape this, goodbye. And now I can lock down the point completely because that's a Hornet, and Hornets can't do anything, they are the worst plane in the game. Actually no, that's not true. The Hornet is not the worst plane in the game. That would be the Super Hornet, which is ironic. But I won't explain that right now. I can save that explanation for the whatchamacallit, tier list video. I'll let the Rafael get the refuel cause it's a bit more worthwhile. What I mean by worthwhile is that he needs missiles more than I do. I can use my crazy mobility and energy retention to just kill people from the back, but it can't really. It needs... The Rafale loses too much speed when turning. Yep, dodge that quite easy. I'm gonna start harassing the M3 a little bit. Perform this dodge, because I know he'll try and get me. That was a bit close for comfort. I'm gonna chase after the FGR. Now you might be thinking, why chase after the FGR and not, say, the Tomcat? The Tomcat's less maneuverable than the FGR, right? So it should be an easier kill. And yes, that is a valid argument. But the counter argument will be, well, the Tomcat is less agile than the FGR, so why would I want to kill the Tomcat? Especially in air superiority, where agility matters a lot more. So killing the FGR is harder, sure, but killing it is more worth it than killing the Tomcat. Do that. Yeah, barrel roll dodge the missile, that's the most standard maneuver. I'm heading back to B because I see the Hornet is trying to make a play. Yep, they have no time. So yes, I could have killed the Tomcat, but that would put the FGR in a good position to recapture B instead. Whereas if I kill the FGR, then the Tomcat's isolated and he's completely useless, and I can just kill him very conveniently afterwards. Yep, and thanks you for watching to the end of the episode. I'll see you in the next one.